When I was a little boy and I had a girlfriend, she couldn't spend her money. And sometimes she had more than me. But when all my money was done that I spent for both of us to have ice cream from the ice cream parlor or some little thing that we would do, I would not let her spend her money on me.
Why can't my brown hole be cleaner? Why can't my brown hole be cleaner? How can I get my brown hole the cleanest? How can I get my brown hole the cleanest as a man? How do I be a man? I don't know how to be a man anymore. How do I be a man? If only someone could show me how to be a man. How can I get my brown hole cleaner and be a man? How? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another epic reactor to reaction, and reacting to reactions video. Been a while since I've done one of these. And, of course, today we're going to skip some of our sponsorships because it's been so long since I've done one. We ain't got any sponsorships anymore, man. Can you fucking believe that? Nobody's willing to sponsor this great, enlightening content. But, of course, as always, we got fuckmylife.gov, fml.gov, showing you, that's our permanent sponsor, and that shows you how the government is constantly fucking up your life and making things worse for you. And that's just something, as Americans, we all have to deal with. Not just men, to be sexually sensitive, but women as well. Not just the penises, but the pussies as well. And that's hashtag FML.gov. All right. Anyways, today got a special little reaction lined up for you. A little bit late on the ball, as it were, but that's okay. We don't have to necessarily always be on time with the reactions. Of course, you know that I was a little bit late on reacting to the Ghost Dad trailer. But that's okay, because today we're going to show you how to be a real man, an appropriate man. God bless them. The corporations have come out yet again to show us emotional context and what to do and how to be responsible. Because just like the Bible, which, you know, tells you not to rape and kill, and you need a book to fucking define that for you. Gillette commercials are telling us how to be real men in today's new society and how to get rid of something called toxic masculinity. That's right. Toxic masculinity, the thing that is destroying all of us. And thank God they did it. Thank God Gillette came out of the woodwork and fucking showed us how to be great human beings. Now, I know some of you have a very deep emotional attachment to this fucking ad. And with respect, I don't want to violate that moderately safe place or moderately secure place. It's just like Jodie Foster in that panic room, you know what I mean? Like, you run to that panic room and you're thinking, goddamn, me and my kid are going to survive this, and then some asshole like me cracks the code, opens up the door, and kills everybody. And I don't want that to happen. But more or less, you know, we're going to go ahead and try it anyway. So, you guys ready for an emotional roller coaster? A cinematic masterpiece? I am. I'm fucking ready. I'm fucking ready to learn how to be, you know, non-toxic to everybody. So let's go ahead.
Bullying. The Me Too movement against sexual harassment. Masculinity.
Is this the best a man can get?
No, it's not. Men are pigs.
Is it?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. You're such a loser. Everybody hates you. They're running wild. The kids are running wild in the house. Look at that.
We can't laugh it off.
Who's the daddy?
Making the same old excuses.
And that was for future reference. Hold on a second. That was a Gillette boardroom that they were showing where the guy was like doing that to the woman. It's a shaving company. What do you know about shaving, you woman? You woman, I'm going to hold you down and oppress you. You only make a fraction of what I make, even though we both sit in a boardroom and we thought this was a great idea.
But something finally...
So barbecuing is toxic masculinity? Hold on a second. Barbecuing is toxic. Why were they, what?
Allegations regarding
Oh, and there we go. The Young Turks. You got to put the Young Turks on there to let them know you're liberal. Let them know you're really down with the liberal vibe.
and sexual harassment.
And there will be no going back. Because we believe in the best in men.
Men need to hold other men accountable.
That's true. That's true. I like how they use the Terry Crews clip just out of context and out of reference. If you're unaware of that situation, you should go look that up. Terry Crews was sexually assaulted or, molested by a manager guy. I watched the whole thing. I'll try to include the interview down below, but I'm glad how they just threw that in there out of context like they did. But that's fine. And then, you're showing the young boys and the men and, got to have people of color.
Come on. To say the right thing.
Come on.
To act the right way.
Whoa, bro, slow down. Whoa, bro, don't be attracted to women like that. Bro. No, bro. He ain't even done nothing yet. He was just like, wow, she's a good looking girl. But, I'm not trying to advocate that, but I'm just saying he really didn't do nothing yet, did he? And
Not cool. Some already are. In ways big.
oh, there they go, the gang of wild youths. Oh, and we're going to reference this video. Y'all stop fighting. This video that was probably staged. Maybe it wasn't, but I think it was fucking staged. Because most of the ghetto world star hip hop fights I've seen, it never resolved like this. And I think it was staged just to prove a point. But, that's beside the point, I guess. Well, no, that is the fucking point. People do fake videos like this, I feel, on social media all the time to get social engagement. You know what I mean? They set up scenarios where it looks like it's actually shot, which ain't hard. I could do it myself with the fucking cell phone or whatever and just set this whole scene up to look like it was real. I question it. Because, at times when shit's about to pop off and the world star hip hop's about to go down, people usually don't give a shit. They'll let people fight in the streets and do whatever they gotta do. And that's cute, and I like how they're selectively picking and choosing ethnic representations and something that's completely out of context, enforce their brand. Which, we're talking about a razor blade company here, after all, guys, which is taking a stand for against toxic masculinity or whatever. But during all this, I don't know if they really highlight the fact that you shouldn't be shaving. Shaving is a social construct that is imparted on men. The clean-shaven look. It's natural to let your hair grow burly and musky from your face and collect food bits and be all nasty. But this is an adorable little girl and her daddy telling her she can be everything she wants to be. And that's great. But then we go to the white people again. Oh, look at that. The kid's kicking his ass, dude. Kid's kicking his ass. And I'm sorry, but I don't know if that's toxic masculinity or just masculinity in general for boys to kind of get into scruffs like that. It's kind of a fine line, isn't it? We're kind of defining a lot of things. But once again, we're not saying nothing about not shaving. God forbid. We're not saying anything about, keeping up the heteronormatives of shaving. Being clean shaven. Shave your face. Shave your pubes. You fucking ape. Shave yourself. And hey, while you're at it, use a Gillette razor to shave yourself. All right. Here we go. Here comes Dad the hero. Let's just be honest in this scenario. This is, really, this shit is not going to happen. This shit never has happened. And this commercial is not going to change that. If you see a kid getting harassed on the street, and I would like to think that other people would step in, but it's kind of a mixed bag with society now. You never know. But the kid's getting assaulted by a gang of 20 youths who chased him through people's houses and relentlessly, doggedly pursued him. Oh, look at that. Everybody's looking at him like, yeah. Because that's the only time they'll ever see examples of men being good men, I guess. The best a man can get. And that's kind of, that's kind of like the whole thing in general with the Gillette ad in general. That's always been their their slogan, and I guess that's why they did this, is the best a man can get. I mean, maybe they were catching heat from some SJW up in the high ranks, like, you know what? I don't like how you use that slogan for so long, and now you have to do a commercial to set everything right, the damages that you've done. I mean, fucking beautiful. It's only by challenging ourselves to do more. Well, what? No fucking shit, dude. I didn't need goddamn Gillette to tell me that we can get closer to our best. Oh, ain't that sweet. Ain't that sweet. We are taking action at thebestamancanbe.org. Okay. Thebestmencanbe.org. Okay, well, let's... Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just segue to that. Give me just a second. We're going to go to thebestmencanbe.org and see what's going on. See if they're actually doing some philanthropic stuff. Okay, here we are with the website, and let's see what this is. Already the storefront looks like a storefront, not a philanthropic organization. Part of the P&G family, okay? The website's not working that great. It goes into automatic. Okay, what does this say here? 30 years ago, we launched the Best a Man Can Get tagline. Since then, it has been an aspirational statement reflecting standards that many men strive to achieve. But turn on the news today, and it's easy to believe that men are not at their best. Many find themselves at the crossroads, caught between the past and their new era of masculinity. Well, it's not a new era of masculinity, you fucking retards. It's been a fucking lifetime of masculinity. It's been going on for fucking ages. No. So simultaneously you acknowledge you put the best a man can get out there, and then you say since then it has been an aspirational statement reflecting standards that many men strive to achieve. Like what? Fucking shave face? It's time we acknowledge that brands like ours play a role in influencing culture, and as a company encourages men to be their best. We have a responsibility. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Help us make a positive change. The Boys and Girls Clubs of America, that's it. Okay, that's noble. The Best a Man Can Be grant. Gillette is committing to drive change that matters, starting with our own actions, expanding out programs that support men taking positive action everywhere. To make our vision of the best men can be a reality, we will be distributing $1 million per year for the next 3 years to nonprofit organizations. $1 million per year over the next 3 years. Why only the next 3 years? And why don't you do something philanthropic like, match contribution campaigns and stuff like that? I'm getting a little bit too critical here, I know. I'm getting a little bit too critical of the corporate gods that told us how to be real human beings again. God. Okay, had to splice this in at the end here because my fucking camera died, but either way, point still remains the same. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Sorry it went on for so long. But point still remains the same. Philanthropic exercise that you can use to dress up your storefront. Gillette's on it. Gillette's teaching you how to be a real non-masculine, non-toxic masculinity man. And that's it. So that's today's episode. Sorry for the rough cut. Sorry for the bullshit. Sorry that it was not more non-toxic masculinity. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. Have a good day and take care. And remember, the best men can be, you better be a good man. Better shave that face so you don't look like a fucking hobo.